Just a week ago, Akio Toyoda, the great-grandson of Toyota's founder, officially complained once again about his treatment by the media. He said, "It's unfair, it's not right, it's unjust, and Toyota should not be judged for its reluctance to adopt and manufacture the technology that everyone has accepted as the future and now want to buy." Then, a week later, he officially stepped down. Was he fired? Did he leave of his own accord? Well, I think we all know the answer. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. My name's Sam Evans. Thank you to all of those of you who have subscribed to the channel and supported us going through this cancer situation, stage 4 cancer scenario. And thank you so much for donating to our GoFundMe page. And thank you so much for donating to our GoFundMe page. It has made an immense difference to our family. It's essentially mean that we don't have to sell our house now, which we would have before, to fund the treatments. So thank you. My boys would like to say thank you as well. They're just blown away by your generosity. I'm still blown away, honestly. I find it hard to imagine how it's possible. Anyhow, if you want to see what I'm talking about, I put a link in the description below to the GoFundMe page, and you can see there all the support from people who watch the channel, and not just from people who watch the channel, but also from others who have been just supporting what we're going through. Thank you so much. Toyota. Unfortunately, this is the beginning of the end. But the truth is, the beginning of the end started a long time ago. I'd say somewhere back about when Toyota decided to sell its very, very valuable stake in Tesla and not focus on producing electric cars. That, my friends, was many years ago. This is just symptomatic of Toyota's previous poor decisions. Akio is the great-grandson, Toyota's founder, Seiichi Toyoda, and grandson of Toyota Motor Corporation founder, Kiichiro Toyoda. He was born on the 3rd of May, 1956 in Nagoya to Shoichiro Toyoda and Hiroko ni Mitsui. Toyota's family line have long dominated the upper management of the family businesses since the days his carpenter, farmer, great-great-grandfather, Akichi Toyoda, taught his son fabrication and carpentry. Akio was the chief contender for the family business when Katsuaki Watanabe was reassigned as vice chairman in the wake of the quality control crisis. Toyoda completed his undergraduate work in law at Keio University in Japan, and he was awarded his Masters of Finance at Babson College in Massachusetts. He joined the family business in 1984. 16 years later, in 2000, he joined Toyota's board of directors. Then in 2005, Toyota was promoted to the position of executive vice president. In January 2009, it was announced that Toyoda was chosen as the forthcoming president of the company. On the 23rd of June 2009, he was confirmed as the new president and CEO, along with 4 new executive vice presidents and 8 new board members. The previous president and CEO, Katsuaki Watanabe, became vice chairman, replacing Katsuhiro Nakagawa. In 2012, he was named Autocar's Man of the Year. Around 13 years after being promoted to president and CEO of the company, Akio formally resigned on the 1st of April 2023, claiming that the world's largest automaker was in a good position and on its way to becoming a mobility company. He didn't actually explain what that means, though. During his time as president and CEO of Toyota, Mr. Toyoda, the driving force behind cars with more emotion via design and dynamics, claimed that electrification is thriving in the world's largest automotive company. Well, that's very debatable. Many would say that his personal passion projects have overridden Toyota's transition to being an electric vehicle manufacturer. So instead of focusing on EVs, Akio has focused on the GR Yaris, the GR Corolla, the 86 sports car, and the born-again Supra, believing that, well, contrary to popular opinion, EVs actually aren't that popular. He claimed the mainstream isn't interested in them. It's the silent majority who don't actually want EVs. They simply want high-performance hot hatches, sports cars, and gasoline-powered mega SUVs. Well, gasoline or hydrogen-powered anyway. Now, Mr. Toyota has been criticised for being slow to embrace the electric era of cars. Rightly so, although he's complained that that's unfair. Even though the company has halved the emissions of millions of cars with its petrol-electric hybrid technology, most people still don't believe Toyota is taking electrification even remotely seriously. And that'd be right. Toyota produces very few EVs worldwide. In fact, they're not even one of the world's top 20 automakers when it comes to electric vehicle production. However, it claims it has a range of electric models around the corner. It displayed 21 different concept cars in an effort to show the public it was taking electrification seriously. Unfortunately, not one of them has been confirmed for production. Mr. Toyota admitted he feels part of an older generation, a generation left behind by the future. That's when it comes to the challenges of electrification and connectivity during a media call to announce this management change. In other words, he admits, to some degree, he has failed. The top executive said he is handing day-to-day leadership of the company to the current head of Lexus and Gazoo Racing Motorsport Division, 53-year-old Koji Sato. But Mr. Toyota will in fact continue as chairman of the board at Toyota. In other words, he will still be able to have final decision-making power. This is a family company after all. Keep in mind, this new CEO, this new president of Toyota, he's the same person that thought it would be a great idea to invest many millions of dollars into making a fake manual transmission, which doesn't work at all. It's just a pretend thing. You push it up and down, and on the screen it shows you revs going up and down, but they're not real. It's just pretend. In fact, you can now buy a car with that fake manual transmission. Now, unsurprisingly, they're not selling particularly well. However, Mr. Toyota Akio says that he did an amazing job. He said, "I'm a car maker through and through, and that's how I have personally transformed Toyota. But a car maker is all that I am. That is my limit. The new team under President Sato has the mission to transform Toyota into a mobility company." So he said that Toyota is now a mobility company under his leadership, but he's now saying that, well, the new team has permission to transform Toyota into a mobility company. Mr. Sato trained as an engineer, and he's worked closely with Mr. Toyota on a range of projects, including the GR gasoline-powered sports hatchbacks, which the company claims have had an added immense appeal to the Toyota brand. So who exactly is this new CEO? And can he actually transform the company? Can he prevent bankruptcy? Bankruptcy? Whoa. Am I getting ahead of myself here? I don't think so, guys. This is the most indebted company, not car company, just company in history. In history. Now, even if they sell millions of cars, that doesn't mean they won't actually be forced into bankruptcy. Remember, if you have $190 billion US in debt, you have to repay that debt, regardless of what happens. That's the problem. So Toyota does need a savior. And is this new CEO going to save the car company? Well, it wasn't too long ago that Toyota Motor Corporation's Koji Sato found himself in the front passenger seat of a Lexus electric vehicle driven by his boss, Akio. "What happens if I hit the accelerator?" asked Mr. Toyota. "Give it a go," said Mr. Sato, and the two men laughed and whooped together as the car whizzed around a test track. Now, the truth is, neither of them actually enjoyed that experience, and they admitted it later. Building a rapport with the boss, though, paid off for Mr. Sato, whose Lexus ride was chronicled in a company video released in December 2021. On Thursday, the youthful-looking 53-year-old engineer was named the next chief executive of the world's best-selling automaker. Now Mr. Sato is the one in the driver's seat, hoping to hit the accelerator. "I love making cars," Mr. Sato said Thursday. "That is why I want to be a president who continues to make cars." Cryptic. But Mr. Sato offered a more expansive description of Toyota's mission than just traditional car making. He said he wanted to propose new forms of mobility. He said Toyota should help address global issues such as energy security and carbon neutrality as it develops into a mobility company. Born in 1969, Mr. Sato received a degree in mechanical engineering from Waseda University, one of Japan's most prestigious private universities. He joined Toyota the month after graduation in 1992, and he's worked at the company ever since, for 30 years. And that is a typical professional path for Japanese CEOs. Stay at the company long enough, and one day you might become in charge. Stay at the company long enough, and one day you might get to take charge. He started his career developing parts and components for Toyota's popular Corolla sedan and the Prius hybrid. After serving as a top engineer for Toyota's luxury Lexus brand, he was promoted to run Lexus in 2020 and later added the title of Chief Branding Officer. The engineer took plans to add an appreciation of the finer things in life to his resume. According to Chunichi newspaper in Nagoya, Japan, Mr. Sato took a graduate course in Japanese culture at a university in Kyoto and made time to view paintings and other art after elders at the company advised him to expand his horizons. Learn about his history. The Toyota spokeswoman declined to comment on this. Mr. Sato's recent achievements include Lexus's first pure battery electric model called the RZ, which was announced in April 2022. A development version of the RZ was the model in which Mr. Toyota took his high-speed drive with Mr. Sato at his side. Now that vehicle is on sale today, but it's considered to be quite expensive and it's not a great seller for the company. Mr. Sato has also worked on Toyota cars powered by hydrogen fuel cells, a zero-emission technology that the company firmly believes could be an alternative to battery electric vehicles, and in fact they believe is probably more than likely the future of the automotive industry. In December, Mr. Sato traveled with his boss to Thailand, where they attended a car race together. Mr. Sato said Mr. Toyota approached him on the sidelines of the race and asked, "Can you do me a favor? Can you become president? Can you save the company?" He didn't say, "Can you save the company?" I added that in at the end. But realistically, that's what he's being tasked to do. This is a company that is essentially the Nokia of our generation, the Kodak of our generation. This will be no small task. And my concern is this simply Toyota's CEO, Akio, saying to his good buddy and his good friend, "Can you help me? Can you pull us out of this crisis? You're my friend. Do me a solid." The answer, of course, was yes, but with some hesitation. "I don't think I can do what President Toyota has done," Mr. Sato said. He said that as he was getting stressed about the job. Mr. Toyota told him, "Sato, just be yourself. And I'm not handing this over just to you, but to your entire team." Is Mr. Sato the man that can save Toyota from its inevitable demise? Well, that's my question to you. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. As you know, I think it's all way too late. The race has been won. And Toyota, well, they certainly didn't finish on the podium. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.